So, lamb koftas. I have in a bowl some freshly grated breadcrumbs. It's probably a bit too much, I'm going to take some out. But I'll save all the ends of French loaves and let them go stale and then grate them. And into this we have some minced lamb, 20% fat, where the flavour is. And into this is going some coriander, an onion, some garlic, some smoked paprika, some cumin, some cinnamon and some ground coriander. And all that's going in to make the koftas. So there you go. Can't be bad. So there's the kofta mix. Minced lamb, breadcrumbs, onions, fresh coriander, an egg, and then the spice mix, which is a teaspoon of cumin, a teaspoon of coriander, a teaspoon of smoked paprika, and half a teaspoon of cinnamon, as it's quite strong spice and will overpower, and salt and pepper. So it's all been mixed in, and it's going to sit in the fridge for a few hours before it's formed into koftas on skewers and cooked. So Cornish sardines, fresh. From the fishmongers this morning. We're going to do them with za'atar. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have to gut them and behead them and split them in half. So get yourself a chopping board, sharpen your knife, get a bag for guts and heads, and in that water is loads of sea salt and a big old squirt of lemon juice. And the za'atar is a seasoning from the Levant. Now you can buy it, but it's easier to make it. So it's going to have oregano, thyme, sesame seeds and sumac, which has a real citrusy flavour, and it's often used in the Middle East on flatbreads and on chicken and on fish. So yeah, so it's Cornish sardines with za'atar, can't be bad. So there's the sardines, beheaded and gutted and flattened out. In here we have the homemade za'atar and we have some smoked sea salt. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a sprinkle of smoked sea salt on each one. I'll bring out the flavour of the sea in them. Come here, get some in that one. And pat it in. Make sure the fish tastes nice. Go on some in there. And then I'm going to put the za'atar on and then I'm going to leave them in the fridge until they're ready for cooking later on. So, we are making hummus. And we're going to top it with caramelised onions. So there's some onions in the pan with salt and lots of pepper. So for the hummus, we need a tin of chickpeas. It calls for 1 clove of garlic, but I like my hummus quite garlicky, so there's 2 cloves. There's 4 tablespoons of tahini, which is ground sesame paste. There's a teaspoon of salt. There's lemon juice. There's pepper. That is organic extra virgin olive oil. It's a gold award winner from Tunisia. There's more tahini if I need some, and to give it an extra sesame kick, sesame oil. If you're going to use sesame oil, buy the toasted sesame oil. It has a lot of warmth as a flavour and not the bitter undertones that tahini can have. So there you go, and that's everything you use to make hummus. You just put the chickpeas, the garlic, the tahini, the salt, the lemon juice, the olive oil, the sesame oil and the pepper in a blender and blitz till it's a paste, and then when they're done, top it with the onions, and there you go, hummus. So there you go, all them ingredients in a blender, blitzed it. I've not done it till it's smooth. Some people like it super smooth. I don't. I like it with a few chunks in it, and I'm not going to refrigerate it like we do in the UK. If you go abroad, it actually comes served in a lot of places with a topping of boiling oil and spices and a few more chickpeas. So yeah, there you go, homemade hummus. So one of the side dishes we have beautiful, a pair of really ripe plump figs. Now we're going to do them in a dressing, a very simple dressing. There's that hummus. Anyway, so we have sour cherry flavour syrup. Now cherries play a big part in the cooking of Lebanese and Syria, and in Aleppo you get meat in a sour cherry sauce, but I'm going to do figs in a simple sour cherry and red wine vinegar dressing with salt and pepper, and that's it. You go, a simple dish of figs in sour cherry and a bit of vinegar and a light sprinkling of salt. Absolutely delicious. So a mixture of potatoes, peppers, onions and mushrooms, and they're going to be roasted with harissa. So I've got some harissa paste, And I'm going to also add some Hibiscus seasoning, some olive oil and some salt and pepper. And there you go, so roasted vegetables, and I'm going to stick the lamb koftas on top of it. There you go, so the juice off the lamb koftas drains into all the vegetables, can't be bad. So a quick salad made with fresh coriander, fresh mint, vine ripened tomatoes and onions, with the honey and Dijon mustard vinaigrette, so it should be good. So tea, we have flatbreads cut into triangles, we have Zator Cornish pasties, we have roasted harissa veg with lamb koftas, and I've been tasted some of that veg and the flavour of that lamb dripping onto it. We have an onion, tomato and fresh herb salad, we have fresh hummus, we have olives, tomatoes and the garlic, lemon and thyme dressing, and we have figs in sour cherry and vinegar dressing. And that is mine and Jed's tea. Can't say better than that.